Alrighty, guys. Let me know how it looks, alright? Welcome in. Welcome in. For the record, Charles was first, Samir was second, actually, and Warlock was third. Wolverine fourth, Samuel fifth, Travis sixth. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So ready for tomorrow? Dude, I'm excited. I am really excited. How many crystals? I should have, oh man, hopefully around 100 or so. That being said, we should probably go open the arena crystals, right? Hey, I got a gift. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Claim my oh so wonderful shards. Now, I want to run the game for a little bit at 1080p, and we'll just see if it looks good, if it looks bad, what's happening. I am officially the laziest summoner. Oh, there's actually a title, too, if you get enough. That's cool. I never really ever get these. Like, ever. That's fun. Thank you guys for the gifts. Hey, Samir with the pickle Davek. Yeah, man. What's up, stud? How are you, man? What is up? But yeah, it should be great. Looks good? Okay, cool. Did I see Legacy's video? I did not. I don't really watch other YouTube videos. As of right now, I have about 130. All right, I trust the math. You're going to come home from work and start Banquet, give you time to work and hear you through it. That's not a bad idea. Then you don't, like, open and then get really disappointed in case it actually isn't good. Let other people be the guinea pigs. The people that spend a lot of money, right? Does the stream look any better than usual? I guess that is another question to ask. Okay, before we get into anything, let's just open all the arena crystals. Now, if you are part of the tinfoil hat gang, you may think this is a dumb idea. There is a swath of people, I think, that believe the unit rates on these are slightly tuned down around Banquet. I don't think that's the case, but honestly, I would not be shocked. That would be a very effective strategy if you were Kabam. Now, I do not want to sit here opening these for the rest of my life. So we're just going to go with the Thronebreaker Arena Crystals. Now, if we get a 6-star Punisher, that would actually be Omega hype, but who knows. Chat in the bottom right looks way pixelated. Interesting. It could be bitrate related. I could see if I could raise that. I'm going to see if I can raise the bitrate to see if it would like push the limits on my machine a little bit. Let's try 5,000. Let me know if anything changes in the next like 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Yeah, no matter what opinion videos are out there, rest assured though, guys, we're going all in. We're going all in. Way less pixelated. Okay. So that helped. And it appears that my computer is doing okay. All that arena grinding, man. And it's going to go bye-bye like this. It's going to go so fast. Man, we almost... Oh, we do get 100. Never mind. Let's go back out. And then we can add some more. I guess I could have done the next tier. That's okay. This will still be quick. Come on, Command. Oh, it's so... Dude, I miss the battle chips. I do. Do 10 pops of each type. Oh, well, too late. You're predicting 3,000 units? I hope we get more than that. I hope we can get above at least... I'm hoping we can get above 50,000 units. That's my hope, but I don't know if we'll get that lucky. Who knows? What is the drop rate for Punisher anyway? Oh, 0.02%. So we still have a ridiculously small chance to get him. That's okay. Well, no better time like the present to use the auto-open feature, eh, boys? 750 units on the first 10. Not that good. Not that... Oh, we got a 5-star Punisher dupe. And then we're at 1,500 units. I don't know if we'll... I don't think we'll get to 50k. We might get 45k or something. That would be crazy, though. Not super lucky so far. Yeah, well, a boy can dream, Samir, alright? A boy can dream. We're almost done. But you guys are pretty close on the money, though. We're at like 4,000. I like 4,000. Now we're at 6,300. Yo, what's up, Nick? How are you, man? Around 7k is what I was gonna hopefully get. So, I mean, that's not too bad. Dude, we have so many energy refills now. Oh my gosh, what do I even do? I'm surprised we got a Punisher, though. There's a lot of people that don't even have him at a 5-star rarity. And then 15 million gold. And we're going to get, like, so much gold during Banquet, I think. Oh, dude, I could have had so many more if I started streaming at the beginning of the year. Imagine. That could have been double. If I had started streaming in, like, January, that would be double. Isn't that insane? Overall, not too bad. That's kind of, like, average. Maybe slightly below. I'm not quite sure. Pulled more units than you have currently. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's reassuring. I like to hear that, at least. Get me some more gold. Why not? But, I mean, that was saving them, like, half the year. And that's, like... There were some arenas I missed just because we had like a lot of in-game content going on at the time. But for the most part, that was almost every arena. Now we hoard for 2026? Dude, honestly, yeah. There's just not much to use battle chips for. There really isn't. So like you might as well save it for Banquet for like the fun times at the end of the year. Because it's not like lucrative enough. Like you're not getting enough units to like top out the Phoenix Saga or Cyber Weekend or anything, you know. You might as well just use it to supplement Christmas. What's nice about that too is if you save your battle chips for Banquet, then it gives you a little bit more leeway for Cyber Weekend. Yeah, we're gonna hop into the side quest right now, actually. But I'll probably do like a similar thing that I did last year. Although we'll probably have a little more units at our disposal. Oh, also, he's not here right now. But shout out to the honorable Big Dill for today. Goatboy OG at 1 Smackarooski. He actually donated like a second after I ended stream last night. So I wanted to make sure he got the respect that he deserves. Okay, that being said, though, there were some challenges tied to these, huh? There were some challenges. We have to defeat the thing, right, with leader? Is that what it was? The thing with leader, Mr. Negative for MODOK? Let's do the Mr. Negative for MODOK. Or if we can, or those might be the champions you unlock with like the thing, huh? Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not. So we go Mr. Negativo. You're going to save all your units after Banquet. You're going to save your battleships for Banquet. Hey, I think that's smart. Ooh, being kicked around Banquet is rude, man. That's going to, like, ruin their Banquet. At least do the honorable thing and maybe wait. When am I going to redeem all my refined XP? Oh, well, I want to redeem that when Tim is here, I think. He wanted to see it. I grew up pretty poor. I had to use a hand-me-down calculator with a broken multiplication button. Times was hard. Very well done. Hey, welcome in, Caveman. You too, Jack. All right. It was MODOK. I have memory of Housefly right now. Yeah. Or, not MODOK. You guys know what I mean. I meant Mojo. Mojo Jojo. Oh, they have nodes, too? What are the nodes? Enhance, parry. When the defender is struck, attacker gets free buff. Attack rating. Once the attacker has 10 free buffs, any additional ones will inflict them with a stacking degen. If the attacker lands a heavy, they're buffed. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I was told to do special 3, and it should just kill him. Yeah, actually, I think I did spend some units on Heart of Fire. We could be at 50k right now if I didn't spend any of my units to get the rest of Yondu. I mean, I could probably take the degen, right? Yeah, I'm Mr. Negative. Touchdown Rams? Heck yeah, man. Oh man, it's weird not having the, like, the skill check thing. Oof. That's okay. Mojo has reverse controls, so he doesn't know what he's doing now. Oh, I thought I had him. Well, that was, like, really easy, but okay. Are the E-girls losing? The E-girls? So it's Eagles Rams? Is that who plays? I know the Rams play. I don't remember who they're playing, though. Alright, claim that title. I'll never turn... Honestly, I don't even really need to bother with this. I'm never changing my title anyway, right? Oh, well. Leader for Manting. Thank you, everybody that is supplying me with the intel. By the way, this is a very easy side quest. Oh, the Seahawks. Rams and Seahawks. Okay. That should be pretty good, I feel like. Both, like, pretty juggernaut-ish teams. Okay, Mr. Man of the Thing. All of these guys, I'm pretty sure, like, just direct counter the bosses. From what it sounds like. Because he doesn't purify severe debuffs. There's Buffet. He has Rigorous Assault, though. So he's going to be unblockable. After Buffet? Okay. I'm pretty sure we do get some from the milestones. That's usually how it is. What's up, Beacon? How are you, man? Hope you guys are all, like, as excited as I am. Whole bodied. And it's cool, he just kills himself, you know? I will say, heal reversal in this game is an incredibly fun mechanic. No. There we go. I do quite like it. I don't really like Leader that much, even though he's like the best at it, or one of. Bingo, bango, bongo. Oh, he ignores unblockable. Sorry, I don't Leader very often. Well, he's dead anyway, so. You wonder what the bug will be? I don't know. I don't know, but it's hard to... It's hard to think there won't be something bugged when Banquet comes out. Or the web store crashes, or just the servers go down. There's a lot of crystal opening on Banquet. And it probably will overwhelm the servers, I would imagine. Alright, and then I use Count Nefaria for Dragon Man, I think. This is like an incredibly easy side quest, dude. Incredibly, incredibly easy. I am for it, though. I am for it. I wonder if we'll get a Rainbow Banquet Champion tomorrow. I can't believe that's only 1% from a Jubilant, man. We're not even going to be able to open that many of them. Alright, Nefaria. The purple flamethrower, which I'm assuming has to be the only other path we haven't taken yet. Dragon Man. Oh yeah, no. Web store I think is like almost definitely going down. I would be surprised if it doesn't. At the very least, it won't go down. It will just like give a lot of people problems and you'll have to refresh a bunch. Which isn't technically down, it's just like... It's like down-ish. Okay, I'm not even going to read Dragon Man's nodes because I'm assuming they all, like, are countered by Nefaria. That's how the trend has been so far. It seems that way, though. Oh, such a good champion, dude. Such a good champion. Especially for Dragon Man. 23rd will definitely be issues in web store. Yeah. Wait, what's the wrong? Wait, why the 23rd? That's not when the deals go live, right? Does something else happen the 23rd? Sandman with 99 petrifies. Yeah. Mr. Negative has a pretty good heal reversal too. But I don't know that it's better than... What is like the potency on the pass or the petrify though? Because that would make a big difference. Okay, what next? Actually, hold on. What do I want? Maybe I take Cosmic for Hulkling? No, we're going to get Spider-Ham tomorrow, so I better prepare for him. Get my Science Catalyst out of the way. Okay, and then this will give me more ticket thingies. Am I supposed to use those 3 champions? Is that how it is? Also, I'm curious, like, those are surely 2 stars I hadn't had before, right? No, I already had them. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, shoot, dang. Did I do all of them? Oh, no, there's still a couple more. In the Taken side quest, use Iron Man to defeat a dystopian hero. Okay. So I need to use Iron Man. The Man of Iron. I still think it would be fun to have a 2-star or a 1-star relic I'm gonna say I'm supposed to fight Bishop. That seems like a dystopian hero, if I ever seen one, because I think Omega Red's a villain, and I don't think Dust doesn't strike me as dystopian, so it's gotta be Bishop. Oh, that's when the 50% bonus to the Odins goes live? That's weird that they, like, stagger it then. Or, like, it goes live after Banquet drops. That's kind of weird. Is it protection from a heavy attack? No. Is it ebb and flow, maybe? Oh, it's after he uses a special attack. Okay. Well, that's fine. That is just fine. And we got him down in 1 protection removal. They want people to get impatient and spend more. That's honestly probably not too far from the truth. I could see that as like the strategy. You're gonna win fantasy? Dude, nice. That's sick, man. Very nice. It's kind of cool that you get to play the championship like kind of before teams start resting. That must be really beneficial. Oh, that's actually really dumb, Travis. I can't believe they're doing that. That's like super dumb. Wait, where did I already claim it? I guess I did. There's no more of those? Why? Did they just like run out of like titles to brainstorm or what? Okay. Well, I guess I got all of them. So that's cool, I guess. Huh. All right, well. What are the other fights? We have an Omega Red and Dust. Halen Hardy, Hazard Shift. So they probably want you to use Ironheart, I'm assuming, for that one. Or wait. Or they probably want you to use Bastion and then use Ironheart for this one, huh? Yeah, that's probably, I think. Methinks. Or you do want Ironheart. I don't know. To be honest, you could probably use both of them. But let's try Bastion. He'll probably be fine. He's a robot. Hey, on the same wavelength there, Nick. I'm gonna do probably... that's actually a good question, because I've thought about doing it both ways, to where I save and then I just do like a big grand opening the last week of Banquet, or I just do it like right up front at the beginning. I think I'm just gonna do a big opening in the beginning, and then as we can afford new crystals after that, we're just gonna open them as we get them, I think. So I think tomorrow will be the crystal opening, so be sure to be here for that. You do not want to miss. Yeah, if you can stack 99 and that's easy, then yeah, it's definitely the best heal reversal. Yo, what's up, Lee, by the way? Welcome in, man. Sorry, I just saw your message. Did they make this quest a snowflake? Is that what this is? Yeah, it's kind of, I mean... Or is it like an ornament of some kind? No, I think it's like a jacked up snowflake. Huh. Kabam and their cute little quest designs. Almost all the way done. Dude, are we going to get a 7-star by the end of this thing? I think we are. We very well might. Oh, use my Mysterium? I'm not really that close to the limit, but I'll go spend it. Sure. We'll get more of these rip-off crystals that do nothing. And we'll get you. And since we're going to be strapped for cash sometime soon, aka gold, let's pick that one up. And then let's pick up... let's pick up this one so I can get some more 6-star relics. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Now we will not hit the cap. This side quest is like mega chill. It's kind of what I would want during the holidays, you know? To be fair, though, all of my 2-stars are maxed out, so that has been helping a lot. It'd be really funny if I got ham from an Exalted. That would be the storyline for the ages, Nick. Because not only would it finally defy my streak of only getting 6-stars from those, but it would also give me my #1 most hunted champion in the game. Which would just be awesome. Oh, it's the... Okay. It's that node. I see. What's happening? Yeah. Okay, but now I can parry and it won't matter. It is kind of nice. The only champions that it, like, will let you use are the ones that just directly counter everything. So that's kind of cool. Usually you don't, in any fight, want to attack the block or block like special 1 for dust, but I don't think it really matters in this fight. You found a ladybug? It might be a sign. Dude, it might. It might be. Dude, did you know you can just buy ladybugs? You can buy like a gigantic bag of ladybugs on Amazon, actually. At least you used to be able to. I haven't looked that up in a long time, obviously. But you definitely probably still can. I guess people will use them for like their farms or like flowers and stuff to keep certain bugs away that will destroy their crop. So there's actually like legitimate reason to buy those. But I do remember that like trending on social media not too long ago. And it was becoming a big problem because people were buying them and then just like releasing them in places that they weren't supposed to. Which is actually pretty funny. I mean, it's awful, but it's pretty funny. Okay, Deadpool, I guess. DPX Force. Which fight are you for, my man? Probably you're made for the Agent Venom fight. An attacking Apocalypse enters this fight with 4 genetic code. Wait. Was Apocalypse even an option? You probably get him from a reward, huh? I actually don't have all the 2-stars in here then. Oh yeah, you get Apocalypse on the next one. Okay. So they don't want you to take Apocalypse there. Maybe Crossbones then? Oh wait, no. You can use Apocalypse on any of these. Defenders under the effect of... Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Or they want you to do like most of these fights with APOC. Alright, well, we'll just do the Nick Fury fight with Deadpool. I don't think it really matters for these fights that much, actually. He could probably do all 3 of them. Deadpool X-Force is the GOAT, bro. By the way, guys, if you're on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, please do drop a like. The bigger the following before the opening tomorrow, the better, right? We need to get the word out to as many people. Oh, I forgot. Encroaching route. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Pew. Man, can't really do much. I wanted to slap him. Smack. Smackety smack. I actually don't know really how to play Deadpool X-Force, if that's not apparent by the gameplay. But I feel like it's working okay. I know you want to get 10 of your, like, charges before you do stuff, though. Yo, what's up, Cosmic? How are you? Yeah, I can honestly... I mean, the game is going to give me Apocalypse. I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. We are getting, like, really close to one of those. I doubt we have enough to get there, though. By the end of this. If we do... Dude. Hopefully we can pull something that is not skill. Right. We got Blade, Kate Bishop. Let's take in Kate. We'll do Kate Bishop. We'll do us a skill path. And we'll take her in for... Who is she? She's probably for Spot, right? Attacker special 2... Or wait. Bleed debuffs and passives deal more damage to the defender. Okay, so she is... Or Black Cat is probably designed for that fight, then. Defender takes damage... Whenever the defender is struck. 30% chance to inflict it with a stifle. And she has safeguard. Probably Titania then. If done right. I appreciate the subtle pointing out that I didn't play him correctly. But yes, I very much agree. That was not peak Deadpool X-Force gameplay. All right, and I didn't claim that it was. To be fair. Are you gonna throw that special attack, Titania? Anytime. That would be literally the best. Thank you. Oh, you thought, fool. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. I love champions that do that, by the way. They do their little evade stun thing. With the Hulkling like I had, you're definitely not missing the Banquet. You better not, dude. I expect you to be there, Travis. I expect all of you to be there. And your friends, alright? Yo, what's up, Reliver? I am stoked. Although I am, like, slightly worried that I accidentally let too much luck out during that opening to get me Hulkling. And I might be roasted for Banquet. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic, man. Today's been a really good day. We get Friday tomorrow. We get Banquet tomorrow. I'm going to have a hard time sleeping, man. I'm going to have to go wake my mom up really early in the morning. Tell her I'm ready to open crystals. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right, we haven't used Blade yet. Let's take Blade in. He's probably made for... Oh, I guess... You could probably use Blade for Spot as well. Wait, Spot is a dimensional being probably, right? Maybe they want you to use him for Spot. Whenever the attacker misses, gain a Power Thief passive for 10 seconds. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. When the defender is knocked down, they gain an evade charge. If the defender is attacked while this charge is active. Increase 1 second. Nah, I think we'll take Blade into the spot fight. See what happens. Hyper Bank. You have 8,500 units. Nice, dude. Nice. You'll be able to get over 10k if you're grinding arena all the way through the end of Banquet. You got a 7-star Dust? Nice, dude. Great pickup. Dust is a very good champion. Good in a lot of ways. Immunities, defense, offense, prowess, mutant, which is always nice. Come on, Blade, you're so close. No, what a time to go untouchable. That's alright, who cares? Can't take Blade out, dude. He's insane. Wait, did I get Hulkling? I did, Lee. Yeah, if you go in the VOD yesterday, it's probably... Shoot, I don't know. Maybe 10 minutes in? Maybe 15? Something like that? I got ridiculous luck, man. Ridiculous luck. My stream title on YouTube was 7-star Hulkling Haver. Yeah. But... yeah, thanks, man. Now, it was for sure really exciting. I don't want to be ungrateful. I wished it was Scorpion, but I will take Hulkling because he was a champion that would have been top 3 if I didn't just want to try out the Jane Foster buff. So, he's definitely a great champion, and I'm thrilled that I got him. And now, if I get him again, his dupe is great, so it won't be that bad at all. So I am thrilled. Did the Banquet event already start? It did not. It starts tomorrow, Cosmic. There were just some crystals that you could get from the login calendar, and there was a... oh, I don't have another thing. Whoops. And there was a chance that you could get one of the Banquet champions, and I was insanely lucky, and I got myself a brand new shiny 7-star Hulkling. No, yeah. Charles, I don't remember who it was. Someone sent a video of that in the Discord because I found that out in Arena, and then they had a rank 4 Sim Supreme or something, and the fight is literally 1 second long. Okoye instantly dies. You got 7-star Frankencastle? I really like Frankencastle, Lee. You get a free key for Banquet? I think? Maybe? I think, maybe. Why do they even bother giving us a steadfast? I don't know. Oh, I guess, what's her bucket probably was better for this, huh, Kate Bishop? That's okay. Black Cat works just fine. Or wait, maybe not. He might be Cold Snap. It doesn't. Finish the Battlegrounds milestone. Hey, congrats, dude. I definitely will not reach that this time around. I'm a little jealous of the Spider-Woman, though. Usually, I think they do give. They give it you at least something from the web store. What would be cool is if they gave you a login Banquet crystal on web store, you know how you claim the daily crystals and stuff there? If they added in something to that effect, that would be awesome. Wait, what? Could I just have not used APOC before because I didn't, like, have him from the event thing yet, or... Oh yeah, whoa. Apocalypse wasn't there before, neither was Toad. That's dumb. I literally already had APOC maxed out, then. Unless when you get them, it's a maxed out version of that champion. That might be it. That might be it. Alright, we're just gonna not read the notes and see if we win. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They would want to drive traffic to the web store so people see all the juicy deals. I'm just surprised the bonus units go up later. That's what is weird to me. Only 5 more paths? Dude, isn't that so nice? Hopefully you get some nice goodies. They give them maxed out? Okay, so it's not that I already had them. I mean, maybe I did, though. What bonus units? There's usually bonus units in the milestones. So... if you want to get a gauge on what units... I got almost 7,000 units, and that was from 5.3 million battle chips. So, you can do the math on that. Yeah, the in-game milestones generally will give you units. Yeah. For Banquet, of course, but yeah. Double Mystic, 7-star, you're manifesting Kushala? Dude, you got this. It's gonna happen this time. It has to be. It has to be. Guys, I have a strange feeling I'm going to get Nimrod tomorrow. Alrighty. Do I have like one more path? Probably just, it's the crossbones, I think. We'll just use Apocalypse again. I'm gonna get Nimrod, I believe. Nimrod and Scorpion, and I do not care who the third one is. Assuming that's the only champs we get. You don't have to use the... Only if you're going for the, like... The title. Like the little extra quest thing. Samuel, other than that, you can just kind of use whoever you want. Although there are certain champions I think they want you to use. Because they're, like, technically better. But it doesn't matter. Like, I'm using Apocalypse for Crossbones and Agent Venom. Because Apocalypse, you can't shrug his debuffs. Or you're not supposed to. I don't know. I guess Crossbones maybe interacts differently with that? I don't know. He must. Or it's a node helping him. Either way. Maybe he has increased ability accuracy or something. They probably want you to use Toad for this fight. But... at the same time, they do give Apocalypse 4 of his charges, so clearly they anticipated people still using APOC, so maybe it doesn't matter that much. Oof. Bad timing. It's alright. I think he's dead now, yeah? Nope. Now we got it. What's up, Zemo? How are you, man? Don't sleep on the X23 buff? I am very asleep. I am fast asleep, actually. I don't like it. I think she's cool. I like the little, like, stabby gimmick. I just don't really like how her kit works. But that is my opinion, folks, and that's okay to have. Right? Oh, my rewards. Oh, dude, why? I have such a whack number of 7-star Awakening Crystal Shards. It actually triggers me to no end. I will now be 50 away from one. That's utter insanity. Unreal, dude. Well, whatever. I will get that 50 from the event quest or tomorrow. So, no matter what, I'm going to get that. I will get that. Wait, you can do 3 more fights? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, can you get the rewards, like, for certain paths again? Or is that just for, like, if you messed up? Can you do this again and get stuff? Oh, no, you can't. Wait, why would... Wait, what? Now I'm really confused. Why does it give you extra entries? Does anybody know? Why do I get extra entries? I'm gonna include Banquet crystals with future side quest objectives. I hope so, dude. Yeah, I know there's some in EQ. Yeah, 5.3 million battle chips is crazy. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Travis. Appreciate you, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Yeah, that's weird. Why do they let you do that again if there's nothing in the path? Whatever. Whatever. Did I do my daily today? I did. Okay, cool. Let's go open the 7-star. Why not? I mean, we could wait until tomorrow, but I just want to open it, okay? You guys know me. You guys know me. I won't open the Titan, though. Another disappointing year for you in MCOC. No new Joe Fixit profile pictures. Dude, hey, you know what, though? Lee. If you spend enough in Banquet, if you rank high enough in the solo milestones, they'll give you a chance to collab with your very own Kabam artist for a custom in-game profile picture. So if you really want that Joe Fixit, dude, you just throw the money in the air like you just don't care and you'll get it. You just which I think, by the way, as much as I'm kind of joking about it, I think that's super cool. Like, it would be really, really freaking dope if I could just get, like, my dill pickle as my profile picture in this game. That would be epic. But alas, I am unwilling to sell my child, my house, and all of my possessions. Unfortunately. You don't have an arena addiction. I have an arena addiction. I'm not addicted to arena. I'm not. I don't play that outside of stream or anything, really. Like, once in a while, I will. I have a unit and crystal addiction, yes. I just understand that arena is the way to get there. Don't forget the alt account. The alt account's not... It doesn't really have, like, units right now. It's not going to be anything during Banquet. I wouldn't worry too much about it. The real sauce is the main account. What's up, Brandon? How are you, man? The Banquet is tomorrow. That's why... Yeah, it's on Friday. Yeah, a few matches a day. I just don't really have time for that, to be honest, Wolverine. Not time that I would want to dedicate to Battlegrounds. Times I would rather dedicate to more fun things. You've been trying to spend enough. You've seen... You've even made CCP members message Kabam about that for you. Dude, if I had some sort of in, I'd try to hook you up. You missing one battle cast? 6-star Hulk? Dang, I've had that. I think that was one of my first ones. You're willing to not sell my house for... Well, to be honest, I'd have to have a house to sell. But yeah. Okay, by the way, guys, get your guesses in. What 7-star is contained in this here crystal, okay? If you get it correct, Spider-Ham will wish you a Merry Christmas, and I will give you a crisp high five, all right? Gotta guess the champion. Onslaught is the guess over on Twitch. Is it going to be Twitch supremacy here? If Reliver gets this right, then that means Twitch is better. Maybe not. I don't know. YouTube is pretty nice. Medusa, Ham, Rocket. Okay, Rocket does haunt me a lot. That one is actually probably a little more likely. You just pulled Falcon Joaquin. Samir, he gets buffed next month, dude. A few more weeks. Patriot, Gamora. Dude, I still don't have Gamora. I would be super down for that. Don't you be cursing me with War Machine. Get heck out of here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna guess. Shoot, I was actually gonna guess Wiccan, and then Lee Rollerson just guessed that, so I can't guess Wiccan. I'm gonna go with. This is going to be. Oh boy, this is stressful. This is gonna be a Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Negasonic for sure. It would be quite poetic if it was Joe Fixit, though. If I get Gamora, I have to rank 4 her. Yeah, if you buy me all the rank up resources, Demo, I'll do that. Left field domino. And it's a Dazzler, and I do not see a Dazzler guess. Good try, guys. Good try. Better luck next time. Man, Sig 60. That's still good, though. The more SIGs, the merrier on Dazzler. It is quite beneficial for her. So I'll take it. Helps her utility. We do have an Exalted, though. So if I get a 7-star from this, only at the 7-star, your guesses will carry over, all right? What's up, Puffy? But you guys know, this is definitely a guaranteed 6-star, as always. Ugh. Come on. Could this be the day that I get a 7-star? Could it be? And it's not. What? No. Chalk that up as another L. Gee, who could have seen that coming? Not me. Not me, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. You guys know it's actually like... It's actually so filthy that I haven't gotten a 7-star from these. And I open them as soon as I can. Like I get the shards out of Summoner's Market or whatever, the Trader's Outpost. That's what I'm talking about. Every time. And strike out. Every time. Every time, man. You got a 7-star Cole and duped a 7-star Kindred? Yeah, that's some BS, man. There's some back-end coding, some dev that has it out for me, man. It's the only explanation. That explains Spider-Ham, that explains the Exalted bad luck. It's the only thing, man. I can't just be that unlucky. It can't be. I can't be. A Awakened Beta Ray will? No, I'll take a Max Sig. Alright, that was fun. That was a good time. Okay, that's, I think, every crystal I wanted to open. Yeah, Samir is a channel member right now. That will be different one day, by the way. I just need to have like a, like that kind of stuff actually takes a little bit to make. Like the subscriber badge and emotes too. Because you have to like format everything and crop it and do all this annoying crap to it. Because YouTube is very picky with a lot of their files and stuff. But eventually there will be different sub badges. I promise. Okay, did I need a solo raid today? I do. I need to do one with a tech champion. Let's go do the solo raid and then we'll pop the XP tokens. I wanted to wait until Tim was here, but we're already over an hour into the stream, so we'll just get to it. We'll just get to it. We'll use Red Skull. I actually really like Red Skull for raids. By the way, I hope your raids have been going well, guys. Mine have been doing pretty well, too. I'm just waiting for the revives to come back. They actually might already be back. Are they? They're close. They come back in, like, I don't know, a little bit. Oh, speaking, he shall appear, dude. Hey, Tim, we're going to pop the XP tokens after this solo raid run. And I know you wanted to be here for it. So I've been holding off. But now that you're here, we're going to rip it. Still no mods. Gotta talk to him. I just need to get some new mods, I think. Not that they do a bad job. They're just busy because life. You know? And that's fine. You heard I just banned a Joe? I did, yeah. Yeah. Joe Mama. Just kidding. You just wanted to know what he did to you. You also needed to ban a Joe? Wait, how would you have found out if you banned him? That I also banned him. Yeah, you got an ad? Okay. That's alright. You're here for a little bit, just lurking? Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here for sure, Z's. One of my mods is still streaming. Yeah, that's true. Okie dokie. Mr. Champion. Samuel, I vote me for mod. I mean, you would be the obvious choice since you're like a billionaire with a yacht. Like you don't have, you're not often working, so you'd have a lot of time to moderate YouTube. So, I mean, you have a pretty good argument, I think, Samuel. But I don't know, like, could you even manage a yacht and a YouTube chat? That's tough. Dude, I get that the champion is like a really good fighter or whatever, but how he doesn't just fall over when he's like pirouetting during his special attacks is beyond me. Like, he's got a big body. There's no way you can balance and be that elegant. The special one I get. It's the special two that baffles me a little bit. Your ad's done now? Anyway, I was asking... Wait, how do you know I banned him if you also recently banned him? Did he, like, ban evade and then complain, or... You weren't gonna bring it up? That's so humble of you. Samuel, you're such a down-to-earth guy. I mean, you do have quite the history and the pedigree, you know. They should replace the champion with Winter Soldier. It would feel right. But I guess you couldn't challenge or punish the special 2. So it maybe wouldn't be ideal. Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm glad you're able to drop by. But yeah, I banned him just for saying something very inappropriate. I banned him before on YouTube. Actually, it was weird though. He was a like pretty long time YouTube viewer, and then just one day, I don't know what happened, just went off the rails. It's a canon event. How can't you punish the special 2? I mean, you can like punish it, but you have to block it. So modest, this man's a saint. Dang, coming from Lee, that's actually high praise. That's high praise, man. Alright, let's use all the XP tokens. I suspect this will be a little bit more disappointing than you may think, but let's go. So we're at 64, like just barely. And now we're at 65, just barely. We just get a whole level all at once. There it is, man. That's actually kind of fun. I should have saved that for if I ever needed a full energy refill. But let's be honest, I have a gazillion now, so. Yeah, it's really, yeah. It's probably Reliver, one of those things that maybe they need to see an expert about. I mean, I'll leave it at that, but I think you could probably understand what I'm trying to say. What do I put this? Where do I put, dude, more deep wounds? We could do more deep wounds. That could be fun. That could be actually really awesome. Yeah, why not? Let's do another point in deep wounds. Ooh, or no, I don't need despair. Yeah, deep wounds. Goated mastery. Now I have 3 out of 5. Lego, dude. A whole level at this high level is crazy. Yeah, thank you. How many was that? That was 153 XP tokens. Yeah, well, what's funny is, like, when he was first in my YouTube chat, AZN, like, he was talking about how he was banned in other chats, too. But he would behave, like, completely normal. And then, yeah, it was, like, a couple months, and then it just turned on a dime. Samuel, with the glaze you're making on us, send you guys a private jet. Dude, you can send me a private jet. I'll take that gladly. Is it a 2-star Ultron you get? Which, you get one of them. It's the 4-star, okay. Ultron Classic. I hate Ultron. Dude, fighting Ultron Classic is the worst. It's just the worst. It would be fine if you knew when he was going to evade. And, like, you could count it in your head, but no one's doing that. Nobody is doing that. Man, I still have so many, like, 5 stars and 6 stars I can level up. And that would, like, really juice my account rating, I think. Not up to 7 million, but it would definitely get me in striking distance. Anyway. Well, there you go, Tim. I hope it was as glorious as you wanted it to be. I do have deep wounds already, just not maxed out. What's good? What's good, Sheep? How are you, man? We can talk which jet you want for Christmas. Which jet you want? This guy. This guy's actually out here browsing private jets like some crazy bajillionaire. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think we're going to just rock some arena the rest of stream. Because it is Banquet Eve, and maybe I could get us a few more units. And that could be the difference between another Jubilant or not. So I'd like to still continue to maximize everything that we possibly can. Oh boy, Banquet's in 15 hours. Not for me. I will be playing at the regular time. You guys should all expect me. Or I just pull the bait and switch and we actually do an arena stream. Imagine. I've been building the Banquet hype for months now, though. Have a good rest of the stream. Hey, thank you, man. Good luck in your BGs. Hey, feel free to drop by for the Gigantor Banquet opening tomorrow. Yeah, the new levels take forever, Lee. Hey, they also take forever to pop up, too. Oh, it was the 1 star that you get. Okay. Dang. So I probably got the 4 star my last level because that just barely happened. You're at work when Banquet goes live? That is a little bit tough, but it does give you time to kind of read the room and see if you actually do want to go all in for it. So I guess it could be a blessing. Now, assuming Banquet releases in a non-bugged state, then it's fine. But apparently, if you can't just rip the crystals right on rollover, you're missing out on insane comp, potentially. Oh, Lee, we were talking about it earlier. It's sad that we even have to, like, hypothesize this, you know? It's like legitimately sad. And I love this game, and I want nothing for it, nothing but it to succeed and continue being here for years and years. But dude, this year has just been unforced error after unforced error. And like the crystal updates have all been fluky. Like Banquet, they have to nail it, please. Just like no bugs during Banquet, I beg. It will look... I can't take the negativity around the game sometimes. And if Banquet is a big fumble, oh my gosh, it's going to be so toxic. Oh, please just do good, Kabam. You can do this. There's probably a bet over on, like, what is it, Politico? Or no, not Politico. Polybet, I think. And, like, Kalshi. Will the Kabam Banquet have bugs? More bugs during Banquet, more compensation. Yeah, but it only favors a few people. That's what's ridiculous. I don't know. You're gonna go all in? Heck yeah. No, it's really good for a new account reliver. It is every year. It's... The reason a lot of whales don't tend to really like Banquet as much is because they already have all the things that can be thinged. And so they feel really empty. At least that was the case last year with what they got. But dude, for people that aren't big spenders or their account is really new, your account can blossom pretty good during Banquet, generally. So it should be good for you, man. Should be good for you. Unlike this dragon, man. Fine, buddy. Oh, I didn't have my relic? That sucks. Oh, never mind, we're good. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. Purposefully open crystals and get screwed by bugs. You'll earn more than people who didn't. Yeah. I mean... Saying it out loud like that is extremely accurate and extremely disappointing. But yeah, I mean, the sooner that you can do anything in a new event or crystal, the better, apparently, because they're going to unfairly comp you compared to everyone else. And that's what I hate about the standard they literally just set, is because it just laughs in the face of and completely destroys the standard they had set not even a year before that, just a few months. It's just the inconsistencies, man. I would be fine with that if that was how you comped people in the past. If you gave people a 1-to-1 for the Titan, and it was only those that were affected, but instead they made the decision to comp everybody who opened a Titan, and they only comped them one Titan, and they gave it during a period where the bug was already fixed. But when it comes to the basic, I mean, you guys have heard, I've given my opinion on this a multitude of different times. So you guys know. But when it comes to the basic, no. We don't care if some of our players were in school or they just knew it was bugs, so chose not to open them. We're going to give the people that were buns lucky, just got to open things right on release, and we missed the bag, like we messed up big time. We're going to reward them a ton. It's insane. Should not have happened that way. Should not have happened. And honestly, I think there was a lot of hush-hush around it, a lot more than there should have been. People should have been way more outspoken about that compensation. It actually is wild to me that it just got swept under the rug. And I kind of figured that might happen because Banquet was coming up and everyone wants to talk about Banquet as this like new thing. And people would just forget because that's how we are now, right? The news cycle lasts a day, if you're lucky. Maybe a week. But everything eventually blows over, and they know that. Anyway, I still love the game, just so you know. That just small thing about it did upset me a little bit. Not even for me, but for you guys. Because I know a lot of you had saved up a lot of stuff. And you just honestly don't get the benefit that others got. Because you're just unlucky. Asleep. Live in a different part of the world, you know? Insert different reason here. Hulkling. Man, I wish I had a 7-star version of this guy. But no, I have to think they've learned their lesson now. I'm confident. The only thing tomorrow that will happen, if anything, will be the store will crash. Maybe the servers are down for like 30 minutes at most. Anything more than that, I'll be pretty surprised. We get it. You got Hulkling. Sorry, Samir, dude. It's my I only have like 12 more hours to be braggadocious about it, you know? I gotta milk it like I can. Don't have Spider-Man or Spider-Ham. That's true. That is true. Many people have that over me. But even fewer have a 7-star Hulkling. So I'm just saying. No, that was lucky. Everything will crash because everyone will be trying to exploit any bugs. I mean, yeah, they did kind of incentivize that gameplay style. Wolverine, that's a good point. But no, I think they have to have, after so many debacles with the crystals, surely they have to have that system down now. And it's got to be airtight. I believe in you, Kabam devs. You can do this. Oof, not the greatest matchup, but we'll do it. It's fine. Oh my gosh, Samuel is so benevolent. Oh my gosh. Servers will be laggy because of people opening crystals and because of the wire transfers that will be coming in. All the wire transfers from all the different banks. Banquet costs them too much to mess up. That's kind of what makes me like think that it'll be fine, Jack. At least I hope so. Oh, I like rush. Rip. Ouch. You can do it, Nimrod. I believe in you. They should give him a synergy to get plasma. That would be so helpful. I mean, he still did okay, though. What's up, Garvey? How are you, man? I did pop the battle chips already, actually. I got, like, just shy of 7K. Okay, I know we're joking, right? Or are we? But what if Samuel legitimately was just, like, the most rich person ever? Dude actually has a yacht? Oh my god. Yeah, Samuel's got the #1 rank for Banquet in the bag. I'm pretty sure. Oh man. Yeah, it wasn't that great, Garvey. That's okay. I mean, 45k units is still okay with me. Oh, I don't need to run these guys in arena. Okay. Time to save for next year, though. It'll be fun to see how many battle chips I can get in a year. It's kind of like, I don't know. We would have gotten luckier with the battle chips, I think, if we opened them before we got Hulkling yesterday, when we still had luck in the tank. You want to give a... Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, you could go, like... You could still get, like, top 10, you know? Oh, yeah, Samir. Every last unit will be gone tomorrow. Absolutely. And any units I get that can give me the big Banquet crystal until the end of Banquet will go into Banquet. Yeah, my experience has always been the same, no matter which arena crystal I open, Garvey. But no, we're getting all the things, Samir. Holding nothing back. I'm gonna sell my firstborn child. I'm gonna sell my cat. I'm gonna sell everything I own. And we're gonna see just how high we can get. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sell my birthright. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're not. We're almost at the same place. I know, dude. To be fair, you play a lot more arena than I do. You'll probably have more units. I would have definitely had more units, but I spent some for Cyber as well. You're gonna be buying some with some real dollars? Nice. Yachts aren't that expensive. Maybe the toy kinds, sure. Maybe the inflatable yachts. That would actually be kind of cool. Just like a big yacht inflatable boat. They probably have those. They have to. Spent 5,000 on Deathless Piece. Nice. That's around what I spent. So. But I couldn't not get Yondu. So. Some cheddar. Drop some cheddar on Banquet. Cheddar. I think cheddar is like... I mean, obviously we know cheddar is a cheese, but I think it's like a... Isn't it like a banking app? Or it's like some finance app, I think. You'd rather have a residential complex instead of a yacht? Why not have both? Your yachts. You just have your yachts to hold your PSA 10 Pokemon cards. Your PSA 10 Pokemon cards and your Bionicle collection. And just a few Beanie Babies. You got an 8 mil night. Nice, dude. Oh my gosh, AI too smart. Just let Venom hit you, jeez. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. I was really late on the medium there. Wow. When I have both. That's, by the way, I assume you guys know what I'm talking about, but that commercial is the best. Is it for like Del Taco or Taco Time, maybe? Or Taco Bell? It's one of those. Hey, Reliver with a gifted membership. Thank you, man. Yo, Lee, you got a gift, my friend. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Reliver. I appreciate you, man. How the tables have turned. That's actually such positive karma. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Lee gets a channel membership yesterday and then gets one today. Wild, dude. Fine, I'll just kill you without attacking you. Insane. Yondu is insane. Didn't even have to hit him. No, Garveet's actually telling the truth, Samuel. Just so you know. At least to my knowledge. He manages a lot of real estate. Well, that's cute. Yeah, Samuel has like 25. That's when I was 11. Oh my gosh. We have fun here. I love my chat, dude. Oh my gosh. You guys kill me, man. Rich guy. Garvey, you would have had to been here earlier to understand the real lore. Needless to say, it is fantastic. Oh, I need a rank 4 Kindred. Maybe that'll be my next rank 4. He's just so good. He's honestly kind of slept on for offense, too. He's not the fastest in the book, but he can do some pretty good stuff. $25 is an understatement. My apologies, good sir. I meant 250. I missed a 0. That's on me. It's on me. You know what? Actually, no, I missed a few zeros. I meant 25,000. Hey, leave with another gifted membership. Hey, congrats, Giant Walrus, on your membership, man. You now have access to the dope pickle emotes, man. You're planning to get a new car? Why'd you wreck the... You already have a... Or wait, was that your buddy's car? Was that not your car in the video you sent? It does... That car looks great. I don't know how you'd need another one. Lee turns the tables back around. How the tables have turned, or how the turn have tables. Yeah, actually, Samuel's so rich, instead of him having a unit count, it just shows the infinity symbol. Honestly, he would own the company if he could, but he's just too busy with his other companies. That's not a daily driver? Okay, yeah, that's fair, I guess. If you send it over here, I'll make it a daily driver, though. Oh my gosh. Samuel is Unit Man? Yeah, he's got a cape and everything, dude. Go for an SUV. I will say, like, I think SUV is, like, to me, the perfect kind of vehicle. I don't like how low you are to car, like, with a car. I don't like being that low to the road because your visibility is a little lower. An SUV is just, like, a great combination of a lot of different things. Like, being able to go over a lot of different terrain. You know, having good, like, view of the road and any obstacles, just stuff like that. And, like, storage. SUVs are usually pretty good in that department, too. Like, I like SUVs. They're good in the weather. After that, I'd probably go for a truck. My only hang up with a truck is there's usually just not a lot, unless you get a custom-made truck, there's not a lot of room for, like, other people, you know? You're not a fan of electric cars after getting solar panels that saved you a lot? Solar panels are nice. They take a lot to pay themselves back, though. But I could definitely understand that if you had a electric car. Yeah, Walrus, enjoy the emotes, man. I think electric cars are, like, really freaking cool, personally. But I won't be able to afford one for, like, years, so. SUVs are the best? That's true, dude. And honestly, old cars they just keep going, dude. They just keep going. Driving is such good therapy. That's why you don't use your yacht. That's understandable. Yeah, pickup trucks are goated, Walrus. See, for me, I do a lot of things with, like, I like hanging out with friends a lot, or family, and we go places and all that. Like, I just need more seats. That's why I wouldn't drive, like, a pickup truck or anything. There's like places though that will extend your truck bed. I don't know how they do it, but you can get like 6-door trucks, which is insane. But I would never do that. They look goofy. Widow, what's up, man? Sorry, I I told you I look at Twitch chat as kind of like a once in a while, but I watch YouTube chat like a hawk usually. Yeah, old stuff was made to last. Yeah, I was actually talking about that with a buddy earlier today. That like, so I used to deliver like appliances, right? Like fridges, washers, dryers, microwaves, all that stuff. I would frequently go to people's house to swap out a fridge or something. And they'd be like, yeah, that chest freezer has been going for 50 years and it's still going. But their new fridge that I would be delivering would maybe get 10 years if you're lucky. You know? That's just how they build things now, man. Appliances used to be built and they would last for so freaking long. Not anymore. They're made to be manufactured quickly and cost efficiently. And there's a lot of quality that goes straight down the crapper as a result of that, you know? I still need to do EQ. I'll be looking to do that after Banquet. A little bit. Widow, are you excited for Banquet, man? Gonna go all out with your units or what? Now, that being said, there is actually a company in the US that will warranty their washer and dryer for like 25 years. So maybe they're the last good machines left. You and your 872 units? Dude, and a dream. You just gotta get lucky, Widow. I believe in you, man. You got this. You can do it. You can do it. Just had to buy a new fridge. Yours was brand new when you built the house. Only lasted 7 years. Yep. Yeah, that's like kind of average. I mean, you're lucky if it gets 10 to 15. Washer and dryer and your oven, they last typically a little longer. It's usually the fridge that goes out the fastest, though. And then if you have like a big French door refrigerator, so like the ones that there's like one on each side, you open them towards you and they're like really fancy, schmancy. Usually the ice maker will go out fairly quick in a lot of different models, but the fridge will work and then the rest of it will crap out, or yeah, it's all a nightmare. 15,000 units, $500 in a dream. Dude, I hope we all get some good stuff, man. I hope our community is insanely blessed. Ugh. You like Jane Foster, Charles? I'm a little more optimistic. I'm like more open to getting her. After I saw like a little bit of the like gameplay that Kabam released. I still haven't tried her at the 6-star rarity though. But she's definitely in my top 3. Yeah, Widow, come on. Samir jumped over to Twitch just to talk to you, man. Hey, speaking of Jane Foster, there she be. You mastered Nefarious Special 2 decks? Good, that'll come in handy for Coliseum. Have a good one, Lee. Hey, thanks for the gifted channel membership, man. Iron Fist Relic? Yeah, because you're throwing heavies. Makes sense. Oh man, I actually need to decide if I want Kingpin or not. Yikes. Man, I think I'll go with Absorbing Man. Whoa, gray screen? What the? Is that North Star's normal? I don't know. Whatever. Can't get over how funny it was watching me explain why the Nefaria mirror match is not good. Why? Just because the interaction is so goofy? It's the only thing I know that can lag the game that bad. And this is on PC too. Phone is even worse. Absman all day? I'm leaning Absman. And I wouldn't, but I have a Max Sig Crossbones at rank 3. And he kind of does everything I would potentially want Kingpin for in the first place. You know what I mean? So that's why I lean a lot more towards Absman right now. Although my opinion could be changed. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Garvey, I mean, my account too, kind of. You can almost make the same argument. I have some pretty good mystics on there. I don't think it's as many as I have skill, though. Now, I do have a skill awakening gem, though. There's no way Samir switched to Twitch chat. Samir just likes to taste the power that comes from being a mod once in a while. Crossbones is better than Kingpin? I agree. Very few things I think Kingpin is better at. Now, like, it's just... He can go unstoppable, I guess. He also has a good synergy that power locks, but it's just a synergy, you know? So, who cares? Ah, man. I don't know why that has no audio. Get away from that mine. You know what? It's fine. Who cares? Oh, that pushed him to 3 bars? Really? Oof. Oof. We got him. You don't need either champion for the same reasons you just said about Crossbones over Kingpin. I think at the end of the day, I don't know that I would heavily invest in either of them. You sent some pain in the Discord? What happened, Widow? I can't check Discord right now, so... Because, like, I loved Kingpin, and I used the crap out of him. It's just really hard for me to see wanting to use him over Crossbones. I just can't see a world where I would be doing that. Yeah, definitely spend as soon as it drops, Garvey. Who knows if it'll be bugged. You don't hear my game sounds? You sure? Sometimes the special attacks don't have audio, Caveman. That's, I think, just a PC thing. But you should absolutely hear game audio. I think it's just like you don't hear the beams from the Maker Special 1. That's just a bug as far as I know. There's like a handful of special attacks on PC that don't have audio for reasons unknown to me that I think normally have audio. You hate playing abs, man, so much you'll leave him at rank 1. There's gonna be so many like meta players of this game that will cry out in pain just at seeing that. Man, what is Bullseye even looking at, dude? He looks wired to something. Hey, my freshly sigged up Dazzler, let's go. That's kind of nice. The pursuit lasts a lot longer. Uh-oh. I hate that I never really get to fire off the full power special 2 in arena. So many good mystics. You basically use as for Terrax and Annihilus. Yeah, and I mean those are champs like that you could easily use any other mystic for, depending on the nodes. I really like I like Rintra for both of those actually. You can use Nico too, but she's not as good for Terrax. Node 2 Serpent with Dazzler? Heck yeah, bro. No, that, like, Dex that's not actually a Dex is awesome. Comes in handy a great deal. Speaking of Dazzler. Oh, I still need to change the, oh well. I need to change the stat focus on Spooderming. You have a Destroyer at rank 4? Hey, so does Authentic Square. You guys are fellow... Or wait, yeah, he does. Dang it. Do we have a time when Banquet starts, or is it not confirmed yet? I think it's like 12 hours or so from now, Shadow, give or take. It'll be like tomorrow, for sure, if you just want a generic day. But yeah, it's like, yeah. It's something like that. Someone in chat might have an exact time for you. Oh my gosh, AI, stop. Just let me be aggressive for no reason. Man, I cannot get used to his animations yet. 14 hours, 10 minutes. There you go. Garveet's got you. Thank you, Garveet. I've only used the new Spidey Walrus in Arena. Only in Arena, which isn't really long enough to test his like burst damage properly. Also, fun fact, the last two times I've done Arena, I've fought Titania with Frankencastle. I don't know why, but that is a thing. And she will now burn to death. Oh, not quite to death because she has Haymaker. I can't put the controller down yet. There we go. I can't, dude, I'm having a hard time getting used to Paviter's animations. I like, which is weird because I like the speedster champions like Quicksilver and Northstar, who I think are even harder to get used to, but dude, I don't know. It's weird. His hit combos are weird to me. And I think it's not, it's like the combo plus the fact that the way he's animated is like out of the movie. So it throws me off like twice. Nice. Hey, congrats on the special one deck, Samuel. Oh, I forgot he was in the unblockable mode. Whoops. Windmill me. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I guess. Never mind. Dang, is Sauron poison immune? I guess he is. Doesn't matter. Oh, he will be ascendable. That is true. That's something to keep in mind about all the new champions going forward. The ones that are busted are going to be even more busted. At some point. Aw, don't throw the special one. I don't like that. Mystic Gem? You could get an Awakening Gem during Banquet. That might happen. Dude, why is Purgatory so tall? And how have I never noticed that? She is, like, looking down on Domino. Like, big time, dude. Looks so weird. I think the height in this game for champions is so janky. Sometimes champions are taller than I feel like they should be. Sometimes they aren't. It's just weird. Get to use our lizard. Iceman is not that good for Serpent. Because he's cold snap immune, man. Cold snap immune just because he has a freaking warm fuzzy coat on. That's the only explanation. Not, however, frostbite immune. Do 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 do. Now to get to use my boy Vox. Let's go. I need to rank Vox up, dude. I really like this champion. Destroyer should be like more than twice as tall as he is in game. I agree. Your opponent plays Serpent on defense. You used Hulk against Serpent. You play Sentinel and used Nico. I'm surprised. I mean, Nico wouldn't be that good for that fight. Maybe with the Battlegrounds nodes, I guess, the way they are. But I don't think she would be like the ideal candidate. Throw it. Yeah, you moron. Blizzard just kind of annihilated Nico there. Yeah, Nico can inflict incinerate, but like I just don't know that her damage is like high enough to take down Sentinel. At least quick. That definitely would be really slow. But Hulk against Serpent is pretty good, though. That's quite impressive you were able to pull that off. It's so funny having the Superior Iron Man stat cast with Superior Iron Man. I love this guy's username. Aw, no crit there. That's not good. Not good. We might die. Storm is not a very defensive lady. Oh, that hit me, bro. Oh, I'm super cooked. Oh, man, that's actually death. That's so sad. No, it's not. Oh, clutch, dude. Oh, my clutch. Oh, my gosh. There's a song about Serpent, Thor's arch nemesis. He's actually a snake so huge he can wrap around the earth twice. Yeah. Yeah, the Midgard Serpent or whatever. I can't remember the exact name of the snake. Your opponent probably allowed Sentinel to get special. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, Tim, you can bypass that, I think, if you have a champion with taunt, by the way. That would be a good username for Samuel. This guy's username, Samuel. I am pretty excited for Banquet, yeah. We are stoked. I think he's dead. Yep. What do I think of the crystal? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how the... I mean, we have the numbers, but the experience will be different, so... I'm just kind of holding my judgment on everything. The Jubilant Crystal looks pretty spicy. It would be really cool to get a first edition or whatever. Yatsunos. Hey, Wolfpack Raid. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Vitalik. Right. Hope you guys are all doing well. Excited for Banquet. I'll go with that team. Sure. Legacy 20999. Welcome in, man. King of Arenas. Welcome in. And Wolf. Welcome in, man. Speaking of arena, we gotta prepare, man. It is crunch time. This is the 11th hour. Oh, what a bad time for the sun to go away. Wait, does she steal the power when... Yeah, she does get power from that. That's fine. She's still dead anyway. I got a new sub? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you very much. That's funny, Garvey. Will it be possible for us Joe Schmoes to get a 7-star Punisher? Likely not. Not unless you finish pretty high up, Tim. It is absolutely bananas, though, that the #1 in the world for Banquet will just, like, have a rank 6 for quite a while, they said. Like, basically the whole year. Which is really cool. Dude, they definitely spiced up the #1 rewards this year. They're better than they've ever been. I genuinely think that the top spender, there's a really good chance they could spend over 200 grand easily. The evening's been going pretty good, Wolf. Thank you very much, by the way, for the raid, man. Hope your stream went well. I should probably throw to a special too, huh? I feel like Nico's block animation is kind of weird looking. Never be able to play that rank 6 in Battlegrounds. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Jack. It would get banned every time. That's true, actually. I forget that you can ban champions. What is my favorite matchup that includes class disadvantage? That's a good question. Onslaught versus Shuri. Or Count Nefaria versus insert skill champion here. But I mean, probably Onslaught versus Shuri. There's probably some other ones other fights I've taken before like that, but I mean, that's one that comes to mind. It's just very brain dead easy. Yeah, Caveman is strapped with rank 4s, man. Hopefully you can get some more rank up materials during Banquet Legacy. You should be able to if you have a decent amount you can use, or units. Now, the Black Friday deals were, like, crazy. Honestly, if I had saved all year, because I only like started streaming halfway through this year, and that's when I started hitting arena like very consistently. If I would have saved all year, I probably would have had enough to go for both. I think 11,000 units is a pretty good spot to be at. Definitely try to play the arena while you can, though, during the event. Every little bit helps. Yeah, Gladiator is good for Rintra. The Neutralize does nothing to him, basically. And that shuts down a lot of what Rintra can do. On the back. Samuel, you just took your entire retirement and put it on red a few times, right? That's the only way to do it. Don't do it, by the way. Don't gamble your retirement away, by the way. That should go without saying, but thought I'd clarify for the ones in the back. Bro. Doesn't even matter, though. I'm indestructible. Oh, yeah, Rintra does have long specials. That's a good point. Never read. That's how they get you. My mistake, dude. You are the master of gambling. Yeah, King of Arenas, that's kind of how you have to do it, unless you want to fork over a bunch of money to Kabam. Well, not a bunch if you're still playing Arena, but if you want to be more free to play about it. And that windmill does so much. You haven't done Arena in many years. When did the crazy matches stop? It depends on which champions you use at which, like, multiplier. It's kind of hard to explain. Usually I'll get my 3x combo going, or like the multiplayer going with like my 6 stars, and then I'll switch to my highest level 7 stars, and then you'll never get a death match, which is what those matchups are usually called. There might be a more effective way. That's just the way I found that works, so I do that. It's not gambling if you know you're gonna win. Oh man, one of the Oceans movies, they rig all the casino games. That's probably what you're doing. Very light spender. I think that's perfectly fine. That's kind of where I'm at too. I just buy the plat pass once in a while. The only big moves I've ever made was because my community was able to donate to our Cyber Weekend fun, and that was really awesome. It was a super fun opening. Hey, have a good one, King of Arenas. Thanks for dropping by, man. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, hey, you guys that are new, check this out. I have a 7-star Hulkling, and it's only going to be cool for like the next 15 hours, because then everyone will have one. But for now, I'm one of the select few. Oh, I hate you. I actually hate arcade. Any opinion about 7-star Longshot? I like Longshot as a champion. Those special 2s can go crazy. And there are a lot of buff heavy cosmics and nodes in the game. So yeah, I do like Longshot. If you can get him awakened, even better, but he doesn't even need it to be good for what he's good at. So I do like it. I do like him. He was one of those champions that when he was announced, I really, really loved. He definitely resonated with me a little bit. Hulkling looks sexy? Dude, he is. He's pumping out those big numbers, man. Whoa, Samuel. Get a room, you guys. Get a private chat. I don't know what came over me. That's okay. I mean, maybe love at first sight. Call it whatever you will. Sometimes we just can't control our emotions. That's okay. What's important is that you recognized it and you apologize. Yeah, he would be pretty good for the Nimrod. Nimrod is almost, I think, like constantly, basically, generating armor up. Kind of like Colossus-esque in a lot of ways for that. Trying to slide in your DMs. I mean, that was more than a slide. That was a that was a head-on dive, bro. That was full blown. I think that's the way to do a legacy. I think that's the way to do it. At least in my opinion. I think it'd be fun to whale out once in a while, though. Alright, fine. Don't throw another heavy, Kate. Or do. It is a little exhausting to play Arena, though. I definitely don't... I don't blame people that just spend their way into every event. Oh, what? Wait, she was stunned? Did I forget? Whatever. She's dead. Doom scrolled on Twitter. He had to come back to regain the sanity I just lost. Dude, I keep pretty far away from Twitter most of the time. The only things I follow on Twitter are like video game updates and like sport updates. Yeah, that is a tragic matchup, Charles. That matchup was not too bad for Enchantress. As long as you have Mystic Dispersion. You get her Nullify spell up and you can just keep getting power. You can't do Arena in silence. No, dude, me too. I would not be doing Arena if it weren't for stream, honestly. Like, just being able to talk with chat and, like, joke and, you know, talk about whatever topic, really. It makes Arena so much more... I'm not going to say fun, but, like, tolerable. To the point where I don't mind it at all. Tough Sugar, welcome in, man. Opinion on controller versus finger/phone. So, for me, I've been playing since release, so, like, I generally play better on my phone. My reactions are a lot faster. That's where, like, my muscle memory is and stuff. So, if you were thinking of moving to controller, that is going to be a hurdle you have to jump over. Although I can say now, I've played on controller so much, it basically feels the same, more or less. I mean, like, I'm slightly better on my phone now, but the gap is not near as wide as it used to be. So, like, I think there's not necessarily one that's better than the other, but it is, like, doable to get them to, like, the same level, if that makes sense. At least for me. So, I will say, like, you do have to kind of learn to deal with, like, the slight delay in your inputs. Because, like, with a controller, if you're using it, like, there's a couple different ways, but if you're using it like I am, that means you're using, like, the analog sticks and stuff to do movements. You can do button taps, but I don't, just because I'm a gamer and I'm used to using the analog stick. So you have to get used to the travel time, and there's like a small delay. Usually it's not that bad though. And then same with like pressing a trigger to block or launch a special and whatnot. There's a little bit of a delay there from pressing the button, whereas like touch controls would respond instantly. But once you get used to that, it's not that big of a deal. Occasionally I'll take hits that are definitely controller related, but it's not like a common enough problem that it bugs me. So the game runs really well on computer though, Sugar. Your computer is like 9 years old. You don't think it would handle MCO? It might, Legacy. If it's not a laptop. Even if it's a laptop, it might. You keep this in mind, guys. This game is like 11 years old, and it can run on a lot of different things just because of that. As far as like computers go, one thing the computer has as well is like you can adjust the graphics. So if your computer can't run like the highest graphic quality, you can take it down, and that'll probably help. I would just give it a shot. You honestly probably can. It's not a very intensive game. Dude, yeah, Genser M. I remember that. I think it was Genser M. Yeah, Cow Whale, HQ Sean. That's crazy. Yeah, that's some nostalgia. A laptop you use for school and stuff? Yeah, if it's a laptop like that, it might be tough to run. But you can always try it. Yeah, Charles. Yeah, I just saw that. I agree. It is kind of weird. Just default settings, it runs. Yeah, I mean, if it runs on Nick's laptop, like, I think you'd probably run into needing to use low graphic settings. But you could probably run it. Usually handles your streams okay, you'd probably be fine. I bet you could play. You might not be able to play and stream. I don't know about that or not, but... Dude, Strife needs some more love, man. He's such a fun champ. Nice, Gurvit. But I love it, dude. It's so nice playing on just a gigantic computer monitor. The 60 FPS was so game-changing. And I was fine with 30 FPS for the longest time. I never really thought this game needed to run higher. But oh my, buttery smooth when they switched. I can't believe we used to play on 30 FPS. Like, you can still change it in-game. If you, like, just go back and change to 30 FPS and see just how impossible it is. It's like so eye-opening how bad it used to be. How many units am I using on Banquet? All of them. Every unit I can use. So around 45k, almost 46k. Good luck, Samuel. You got this. I like Act 9. Act 9's fun. Every last drop. Garvey, you think we'll get top 1% for the solo rank rewards? I think it might be close, dude. I think the bonus units that you can get in the store might ruin everything. You do feel the battery drain from 60 FPS? Definitely worth it, though. Yeah, I mean, MCOC has always been a battery drain, though. Like, even in 30 FPS. Maybe not as bad in the newer phones, but I guarantee it's still like KOs your battery. But yeah, it definitely does make it run a little harder. But hey, you don't have to worry about battery if I'm playing on a PC, you know? Ideally with the 7-star you get count. Dude, that would be so awesome. Samuel. Just keep dreaming, man. I hope you... If it's not Count Nefaria, hopefully you can get some other really good champion. The one caveat to the FPS on PC, for some reason when you use Isophene, it lags the game, like, really bad. They need to fix it, whatever is causing it. It makes her, like, dang near unplayable. I agree with you. I think it's only a good thing that they let us know a little bit more ahead of time. They still strategically hid a lot from us though, just so they could get more people to spend for cyber. But at least we had something, like some sort of idea of what we could get. And then as things have gone closer, it helps people plan for like what they want to put their money towards for the holidays, which I do appreciate. What did I think of your list? I thought it was pretty good, man. I'm glad that I got the honorable mention, obviously. I'm more impressed that you just like kept track of all of that, like which champions you got and stuff, and like which ones you ranked up, and like which champions you got from like certain rewards, because I don't remember any of that for my account. So I was really impressed by that. But no, I think it was cool. You got a lot of champions you really like this year. Hulkbuster being one of the crowning champs for sure. You keep pulling count and he's already max sig. I've done that a couple times, Caveman. Yeah, getting a Jubilant after 15 is really nice too. I do like that they did that. I think they needed to make the crystals a big focus this year, and it looks like they have. But again, looks can be deceiving. We're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow to see just how good or bad it is. That being said, I don't care. We're spending everything anyway, baby. What's up, Abyss? How are you, man? I do think they could have done like 10 crystals for Grace, though, because that's around an Odin. 15 is clearly because they want you to buy a little more. Or wait, no. You're going to get a 50% increase, so that actually won't be that bad. Never mind. If you're buying off of the... Yeah, if you're buying units, you'll get more units from an Odin. So never mind. That Grace is okay, then. I'll be guaranteed a few, at the very least. I'm just hoping that they're not all Sig Stones. Hopefully we can get something cool from them. And that's not accounting for potentially, like, just getting Jubilant crystals outright. Which could be cool. Could happen a lot, too, if we're really lucky. Could happen a lot. Aw, Enchantress. Dude, ban Enchantress from Arena. No relic slop. I wouldn't mind a couple more 7-star stat casts, but yeah, I'm in the same boat. I feel like relics are objectively good, but they're just not fun for me to pull. It's not near as exciting as like getting a new Banquet 7-star, just like stuff like that. I'm okay getting relics, like, in other things. You want all 6 stones? I know, okay, man. That's where a lot of the top players are. They're just really like starved for signature stones. All about that prestige, baby. All about that prestige. Ouch. Honestly, I should just let War Machine die because he's like infiltrated my crystal so many times. Hopefully it all works out for you, Charles. Are there repeats for the box keys? Like, yes and no. I think I know what you're asking. So you can get every champion because you can get keys out of the crystals themselves. But yeah, once you get every champion in the box resets. So you can dupe every champion after that. If that's what you're asking. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I missed the intercept. Oh, we got it just in time for her to throw another special, no doubt. Don't throw it. Good Enchantress. Good Enchantress. Don't throw it. Honestly, I need to bait one, though. Or do we just take a special re? No, she got the untouchable baloney. No. She has it again, dude. I mean, I could probably just go for the KO. Yeah, whatever. Why not? Bodied. Yeah, you can't repeat a champion until you get them all. That's why I said you have to finish the box and then you can get the champion dupes. Does seem to tailor to the whales. To a point, every event is tailored to whales, sugar. But for your average Joe, Banquet is a very good event. If your roster is lacking or your account is relatively new, Banquet is always a really good event for you. It's a little bit harder on the whales sometimes. Not so much this year. I think they did a good job at making it better. But in years past, it didn't benefit them as much because if you whale in this game, you pretty much have every champion and you're only looking for like a select few resources. And they didn't have a lot of those in the past. Whereas you just get a little bit of everything. A lot of new champions usually. So it's usually been pretty good for the little guy. And we'll see how that is this year. But it looks good. Looks good. Aw, really, Night Thrasher? Really? There we go. Banquet last year. Yeah, a lot of people become Valiant during Banquet. So my top 3, Sugar, since I already got Hulkling at the 7-star rarity, because I was freakishly lucky, I am looking for Scorpion, #1 overall, probably. And then after Scorpion, probably Nimrod and Jane Foster. Probably those guys. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, that doesn't reach, dang. I actually haven't fought Korg in like a long time. I do not see Korgs like near like I used to. You're uncollected at Banquet last year. You remember stuck at 612 for so long. Hey man, Act 6 is so much easier now though. Do I have all Everest content complete? Kind of. Like I still have some unexplored paths of Necropolis. Outside of that, I still need to do... I mean, I technically need to do the Act 7 Crucible. I probably won't. There's not really a reason to do that. Maybe if I'm ever super bored, I will. But outside of that, I just need to do Wheel of Fate, which I may or may not do. I don't really care that much for it. But yeah, everything other than that we have done. We are all fully explored on like the newest story quests and all that fun stuff. And we just did our first clear of Necropolis last week? I think it was last week. Yeah, last week. And that went really well. And then we've had Epoch of Pain and Ordeal done for quite a while now. I could blast through Act 7 Crucible? Probably. Yeah, probably. I just don't really need to. Like, I don't know. The rewards aren't super great. Yeah, I don't really... I'm not very pro Wheel of Fate, Nick. I mean, I've talked about that on stream before. It just seems like too much trouble for too little reward. If they had like a mastery point or something in there, I'd be all for it. But like... just the rewards as they are not impressive to me at all. At all. Oh, what? I thought I already dodged rip. That makes sense, Charles. Just curious what revive should be used with so many excess. I think in order of endgame content, Sugar, I think Epoch of Pain is the most bang for your buck. So if you have an excess of revives and you have some champions that can do a path of Epoch of Pain, I'd probably go for that. You get a lot of good rewards, and it's like... it's still like kind of difficult, but it's not super bad. It's pretty manageable. Another one that's not too bad is the Ordeal. If you have the right team, the Ordeal can be a lot easier than a lot of other content. Sinister is goated? True. Very true. A lot of new Everest. I mean, resources are still pretty important, though. And I think there's a lot of, like, new content, too, that people, like, will try to convince you that you have to have certain champions to do. I think you can definitely make things work with different champions. I tended to lean towards using the most, like, meta champions, though, just because I had them, and I knew they worked, and I didn't want to do a lot of research into it, but I do know people that have taken some like unorthodox champions into quests like that and been fine. So it's definitely doable. But I think you're right. They've made it so that there's a small handful of champions that trivialize all content when they're put together. And it almost doesn't matter what they do because those champions are so good. So it can definitely feel like that a lot of times. Just by virtue of like how they've designed those like Serpent, for instance, he can do almost anything, right? He has it all basically, so he's like a natural top pick for everything. But that doesn't mean you can't use other great champions. Like I brought my Venom into Epoch of Pain, and I think I used him more than Serpent, and he did really well. So there's definitely options out there, man. Definitely some options. Over 60 basics, no Serpent. I'm sorry, stud. I know how that feels. Well, not for Serpent, but you know the champion of which I speak. Epoch is great content, Samir. Yeah, it's like it strikes a really good balance, in my opinion, of being challenging and enjoyable. Ouch! Stop it. Aw, man. Ares is your favorite boss fight? I liked Ares towards the end. I did not like revive spamming the first time I fought him. I mean, I still did that almost every time, but not near as much the more I fought him. Yeah, as it should be. As it should be, Charles. Ares, Glycan, and Bahamut. I don't like Glycan, but I like Bahamut and Ares. That's a pretty solid top 3. Oh, you know what's not solid? When she has the stupid untouchable spell. But wait, they're gone. What? Well, I have no idea why Enchantress is getting a power gain right now. That's weird. That's got to be like a synergy, right? Don't throw it. Don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. Beautiful. Well done, Enchantress. Let's go, dude. Yeah, this has been a pretty good year for free crystals. There's been a lot of compensation, Sugar. Not necessarily for good, but it's good for us, I guess, in a way. Yeah, I don't blame you, Swiss. I almost threw my controller fighting Viv Vision. That was probably, like, the fight I had the hardest time with. I think I could have gotten it down. I was just so, like, tired, and I just wanted to get the path run. I just revived through it. That was probably my least favorite fight, I think. Other than that, none of the paths were, like, super bad. There's a lot of fights I firmly believe I could have gotten the solo on. I just made some mistakes here and there. And, like, another thing, a lot of fights like that will punish you for having muscle memory in some way, and there were a lot of times I would just dash in, and I couldn't do that like I normally would, and I would die. Wheel is easier than Epoch. Yeah, it's extremely like it's extremely dependent on your roster. Gimme. That's another reason I don't like it too. It's too limiting for too many of the players. Like I definitely have the roster where I could complete it, but I just don't like the content. I just don't like it. Oh, bologna sandwich. Big crit, big crit. Not big crit. Photon and Annihilus. Vivis Kushala food. I used Kushala. I got like I still got like a good chunk off of her. Like it didn't take me a lot of revives, technically speaking, but I took the fight on a lot because I wanted to get the solo to start out. That's how I did most of the paths. And I just like could not get the solo for the life of me. And eventually I just got really fed up with it. So we just said, okay, we're moving on. You know? Toad I thought was a breeze, but I had Juggernaut for that fight. And then before that, Venom just killed him so fast, it didn't matter. Venom destroyed Toad. Oh, when you power drain her, Enchantress gets power gain. I did not know that, Charles. Then again, her entire kit reads like a novel, so I generally don't look. Not at that. Toad can eat it. I also had practice with Toad as well. Because I did that fight when he was like the standalone boss for whatever the event was called. Before they made Epoch. You fool, you can't attack me. I'm Ebony Maw. It doesn't really make sense that he can apply Falter. Like, he can't, like, go intangible or anything. I guess he could use, like, telekinesis to make you miss. That's not quite the same thing. I don't... Whatever. Any XP opportunities other than solo raid after level 60? You get XP tokens from clearing Epoch of Pain. That's the only ones that I there might be some in Crucible. I know there are some in Epoch, though. Those are the only guaranteed ones that I can recall. There might be some more, though. Oh my gosh, I hate the AI sometimes. Yeah, I really would suggest Epoch. Tough Sugar, one thing you can do, if you have Okoye, at the 7 or 6-star rarity, technically, but I would maybe go for the 7 for the health pool. You can do an entire path, and you can do, like, the easiest cheese option of your life. If you're interested in that, I have a video on my channel, shameless self-promotion, I know. But it's helped quite a few people through Epoch for the first time. So you could definitely do that. Remember your awful Crucible experience? I know, yeah, Samir, I do. That was like the first time you stopped by my stream too. Yeah, Tough Sugar, you can totally do the Nebula path with Okoye then. Yeah, go watch the video, and I show on the video how to do it, but it's super easy. You're just gonna have to dash back a lot, and it's like the cheesiest thing you've ever seen. Well, okay, maybe not ever seen, but it's definitely up there. Yeah, you'll still use revives for that, and you'll definitely use revives when you fight Ares. But it makes a lot of fights just pretty trivial. But yeah, Samir, I still can't believe you just, like, had to redo Crucible, basically. That was crazy. Yeah, Null is pretty good for it, too. Or Sentry if you have him. Okoye is just really brain dead. Like, you could watch a movie, pay more attention to the movie than the game, and get through Epoch with Okoye. Yeah, so you can use Okoye for the Nebula path. If you have Serpent, he does the entire Cassie Lang path. Some of the fights he's not, like, super great for, but he can do them. And then Count Nefaria helps a lot on the top path with, like, Onslaught and stuff. You can bring... I think I used him and Bastion and somebody else for that. I don't remember. There's a lot of good options for a few of those paths. Some good times, I know, dude. Boss champ suggestions for Ares. So if you're taking the Okoye path, you can't use Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut is probably the easiest because you have to do a lot of intercepting in his last phase, but you can't take him for that path. My recommendation for Ares, either a champion you're pretty comfortable with, or preferably if you have both of those things, it's better. And just like a high attack stat, because Ares won't take damage from debuffs, and he won't, like, you won't get stat increases, right? So if you're a champion that relies on a lot of Furies or something like that, then you're not going to do that well. Or if you're a champion that relies on debuffs, you're not going to do that well. So you just want, like, a good raw attack stat for Ares. And that's generally it. Like, there's not a whole lot. Technically, any champion can do that fight. And you'll understand why that is when you get there. But any champion can get really, really strong. Just some champions can get stronger than others a little bit faster. So, you could use Joe Fixit if you wanted to. I don't know that, like, that's who I would personally go with. I don't know what his attack stat looks like. But you're not going to be able to bleed Ares and stuff, so keep that in mind. And I know Ares has an ability where if you're regen health, I think it makes him, like, do more attack or something like that. I'm not sure how that interacts with Joe Fixit because he has his lifesteal. So maybe that, like, would still work? I would have to read the fine print again, but yeah. Short answer, you can use anybody for the boss, but if you have a higher attack stat, it's technically better, but it doesn't matter. Like, I did the fight with Ironheart, and she's not even that great in the attack department, so... Yeah, that's pretty good as well. Charles. So yeah, what, like, high attack rating or any champion that, like, can help you intercept. Hence Juggernaut. You could use, like, Bullseye as well. Bullseye is not too bad for that fight, actually. You could go for that if you want to, Sugar. You really can just, like, use anybody. And for your first time, you're probably going to be dying a whole bunch anyway. So any champion you use will probably be just fine. Unless you're just like an actual god, which is... it is possible. Definitely watch some videos on how to avoid his specials and all that, though. You could use Mole Man if you wanted to. You're not going to get damage from the bleeds, though. So, that won't be as good. And then... I don't know if it's the whole fight or not, but I know there's some point in time where you can't really parry. Like, you just have to bait his heavy attack or intercept him. Mangog looks so funny dexing that special one. Dang, that was actually a lot of damage. Old man gets the unstoppable. Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you have your frenzy charges, you can't parry Ares at all. Okay. I didn't think... Yeah, because I remember baiting out heavies to get my attack windows. I definitely remember doing that. You technically, yeah. Yeah, just take anyone. Just take whichever champion you're more comfortable with. If there's a champion that when you play them, you just feel like you're better at the game, even if it's placebo, you probably just go with that champion. But definitely make sure to take Okoye because she's filthy on that path. Absolutely filthy, dude. Ironheart is really good on that path too, by the way. Not as good as Okoye, but you could do that. It's pretty easy to bait out his heavy attack, though, Sugar. Ares does not do a lot of damage unless you actually get hit. You're totally fine just blocking, and then when he throws a heavy, you dash back and then dash back or whatever the timing is, and then you can punish his heavy really... It's really easy. That's probably what I would do. You could definitely bring champs like Nefaria or Bullseye or Elsa, and they'll still work. And they'll help in the last phase. For sure. But yeah, you only get 3 champs on your team, and it's dependent on which lane you take, which class you can take with you. So keep that in mind when you're making your team. Oh, man. Spoderman. Man, my lips are super chapped. Man, what is the lore behind her having a golden right arm? It's kind of an odd fashion choice. For the Okoye path, let's see, what is it, guys? Is it... It's science? You can take science, tech, skill. And then, is that it? Science, tech, and skill? Am I right? Is there one more? Science, tech, skill. Skill cosmic? Okay, so it's science and tech, and then skill and cosmic. So they're coupled together. So that same path, like the debuff path, if you go through one of the routes, it's tech or science, and then the other one, it's skill and cosmic. I don't, it's not Mystic Mutant, I don't think. Are you sure? No, it's not, because you take Sentry on that path. And then you also take Ironheart on that path. I think that's what it is. You can look at it. It'll show you which classes you need, Sugar. It'll show you with the, like, gates in the quest itself. Yeah, you would have to do the skill path, yeah. Yepers. Are you sure it's skill cosmic? You could even... well, no, actually, maybe don't. It's not maybe. Let's go. Our right paths are Mystic Mutant. Our left paths are Science Tech. And middle two are Cosmic Skill. Yeah, that's what I was saying. For the debuff path, it was Science and Tech. That's the other path that hooks up to the debuff path. Hey, have a good night, Charles. Thanks for dropping in, man. See you tomorrow. Good luck on your banquet. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to the milestone. I'm streaming way longer than I planned on tonight. We are totally slamming an energy drink tomorrow, boys. But that's okay. Yep, Science Tech or Skill Cosmic. Thank you, Samir. We got all the milestones for this one. Banquet stream? Yes, Sugar. Don't miss it. We're going to be blowing like 46,000 units. I almost said dollars. Definitely not that. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. We've been saving these units for like half a year, basically. When I started streaming is when we started saving. So everything since then. We did spend a little bit during Cyber just so that we could get Yondu, who is one of my more favorite champs in the game now. Yeah, there will be... Oh man, the banquet crystals will be stacked. What time? Whatever time it was for you, like in your local time zone, this is how I describe it because I suck at time zones. Whenever it says I went live, that is when I'll be live. So 3 hours ago, whatever time it is right now for you, 3 hours in the past, I will be live. All right? So like right now it's 10 o'clock for me. But I start at 7 o'clock. So 3 hours ago. And I'm very, very, very consistent with that time. If that ever changes, I will give an announcement in my Discord below. By the way, anyone who's lurking, anyone who is new to the stream, in the video description, there is a link to join my Discord if you're interested in that. We have a lot of smart fellas in there and a lot of fart smellas in there. But it's a good time. And if you have any questions, especially over like Epoch of Pain or something, people are usually more than willing to give you advice. So I would recommend hopping in there if you're not already. Make sure to subscribe so you get notifications if I go live, all that fun stuff. If you're over on Twitch, make sure to drop a follow. And thank you so very much for coming out. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bank will be electric. We'll be a little late to the party because we'll be streaming so much after Banquet goes live, but that's okay, right? It'll still be awesome. So, anyway, that being said, shout out to the big deal of technically yesterday, but honorarily today. Go Boy OG with the one smackarooski. Appreciate you. Thank you, anyone who gifted a membership. Might need to hop in for the free MCOC tutorial. Hey, go for it, sugar. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the support over on YouTube. Today's stream was super awesome. Good to see all you guys, as always. Best chat on YouTube. And everybody go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. And have a good rest of your night. Good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will see you tomorrow for the banquet. And, you know, good luck if you guys open banquet right after rollover. I believe in you.